In this video, we're going to show you how to install the high side AC line on your Volvo XC60 located under your hood. Now before tackling this job, you want to go ahead and have this AC system professionally evacuated before opening up the system. With the hood open, go ahead and locate your AC line you're going to be replacing. It's going to be this one here. In order to remove this here, we need to remove the air intake tube. So follow this up to the clamp. I'm going to go ahead and loosen this here. You can use a flathead screwdriver, or you can use your 7mm socket. Just loosen it. Now if you follow this all the way down to the front, down to the throttle body, there's going to be another clamp down there. Let's go ahead and loosen that one. Okay, pop that off there, and then we're just going to wiggle it off the throttle body down below. There it is. Just slide that up and out. Now if you follow the AC lines around, it's going to come to this little plastic clamp. We want to go ahead and loosen and remove the screw. It's a T25 Torx bit. Remove that, pull off the front portion of the clamp, and set it aside. We'll now want to go ahead and loosen and remove this nut right here. It's a 13mm. We're going to use our ratchet. We're going to be reusing this nut, so save that, set it aside. After you remove the nut, follow the line down. You may have this wiring harness on a little clip here or clamp, retainer. Just kind of pop that off. Now we're going to follow this line down and around. After this is disconnected, follow the hose on over. And you can access the hardware holding this hose in place, but it's very tough and you don't have a lot of movement to move your ratchet to remove the nut. So we're going to access it from underneath. Now on the bottom side of the engine here, we have the splash shield. There should be 8 T30 Torx screws holding the splash shield to the bottom of the engine cradle. You want to get and loosen and remove these. Now if you just go around the perimeter, you're going to find all of these here. Ours is missing a majority of these here and only currently have 4 holding it in place. Once you remove all of these here, you can go ahead and take that cover and set it aside. Now with the splash shield removed, we're going to come up underneath the passenger side. We have a cooling fan on the left-hand side here, and here are our 2 AC lines. They're right underneath the radiator hose. Now the line we need to remove is the upper one here, and right here is a 13mm nut. We're going to use our deep socket and a swivel head ratchet to get in there. Probably don't need the swivel head, but it does help. Now, in most cases, once you get that nut loose, you should be able to spin it out by hand. Ours is coming off pretty easy without resistance, so that's good. All right, next thing you want to do is we're going to reach up there and we're going to grab that line and we're going to wiggle it. Now, when you do break that free, you're probably going to hear a small little hiss. Even though the system has been evacuated, you might have a little bit of pressure in there still. There it is. We can separate that. Now with that separated, we do have to move back up top and pull the line out from up above. Back up at the compressor side, go ahead and grab this here, and we want to wiggle this. Pop it off. and then snake that hose out. Here it is. Now before installing the line, you want to go ahead and make sure that the O-ring itself is lubricated. So we have some AC PAG oil. We're going to put a little bit on our clean glove and rub some on the O-ring seal. We're going to lower this down into position, line that up, and push that on. Go ahead and install the nut. And we're just gently going to go ahead and snug that down for now. Don't forget to install your wiring harness clip here. Just line that up and go ahead and snap that into place. Now from underneath here, I'm going to go ahead and put some PAG oil on that O-ring seal, just like we did on the upper. And then we just need to fit that up onto that stud and push that into place. Install that nut. And I'm going to spin that down as far as I can by hand. And really what you want to do is just snug this down gently. It doesn't have to be super tight. Just like we did on the top, just snug it down gently. It's bottomed out right there. A little bit more, that's it. Let's go ahead and install our lower splash shield. Go ahead and get that lined up. I'm gonna go ahead and install one of the screws in the front here by hand, and then we'll put one in the back that'll hold it in place. These two will hold it up while we install the rest. Now there's gonna be a total of 8. Go ahead and install all of them around the perimeter, and then we'll snug them down. All right, now that you have them all in, let's go ahead and snug them down. You just want to go ahead and snug these down gently. And just repeat this all the way around. Install our bracket. We'll get our clamp on with our screw. And once you have that in several threads, we're going to go ahead and snug that down. Go ahead and gently snug that down. Feed our air intake tube down onto our throttle body. Pop the air intake tube onto the throttle body. Then we can install the upper onto the air box. And let's go ahead and tighten everything down. We'll tighten down the lower clamp on the throttle body first. Snug that down gently. And then we'll go ahead and do the same for the top. Now at this point here, our line is installed. You want to go ahead and bring it back to the shop and have the AC system recharged.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.